You ever wonder why I'm even named Easy Flames? Was anyone else super excited for Kofi Mania? Anyone? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. So earlier this week, in a Paper Mario video, I did a little talk about WrestleMania, because the hype was there, everything was exciting, it was nice and fun. It was long. It was a really, really long show. Oh my gosh, it was a long show. But it was awesome. It was awesome. Feel good moments, heart pounding. I cried when Kofi won. It was nice. So I thought maybe now would be a cool time as any to talk about a little bit of wrestling. It's a topic I haven't touched yet on this channel. We haven't played any wrestling games. We haven't done anything of that sort. So why not tackle it now? Because I've come to realize that wrestling, and specifically the WWE, has inspired things that I didn't realize they have inspired. They've inspired things. Because I first started watching it when I was probably 6, 7, 8 years old. And what kid who watches wrestling doesn't picture themselves on the big stage with all the lights, all that fun stuff, coming, everything. Seeing as how I get winded walking up a flight of stairs, I've had to come to the realization that it's not going to happen for me. But I've noticed that I still see myself embodying that larger-than-life persona and trying to incorporate that into things, into this channel actually. And it's something I didn't realize until I actually sat down and I was like, would I have done that if I wasn't a wrestling fan? One of my favorite parts of watching a match is the entrances. You get the cool music, you got flashing lights, you got the crowds going wild, hopefully. They're coming down, they're doing flashy things, lights flashing, pyro, the music is still going, music is blasting, and they come down, they grab the microphone, they cut up promos, throw out a few catchphrases, everyone loves it, they're smelling what the Rock's cooking, they're walking with Elias, they know pimping ain't easy, and I love that, and maybe I love that too much. What I'm actually doing here, that was inspired by WWE. First things first, we gotta start with those intros. Throwback to a couple years ago, my main focus was finding the right music, finding the best looking graphic, being the coolest looking thing, be like, how can I make this look awesome? I think my first intro back on our old channel was about 12 seconds long because the music was awesome and I just wanted that hype there. I fell in love with the music. I got all the music I've ever used. I got it on CDs in my car. I listened to it on my way. I did a lot of trips. I listened to them going up, driving up. I don't know what just happened. That's the thing. Even though there's a rational part of my mind that says, hey, just keep it simple, you idiot. Simple and short. It's fine. It's just an intro. But then the hype part of my brain, the pro wrestling damaged part of my brain says, no. Short and simple. No. I need flashing lights. I need blaring music. I need crowds cheering. Hopefully. I'm always going to be the guy who's looking for music that gets me hyped. I don't even like EDM that much, but it gets me hyped. Get to another thing, the catchphrases. All of the best talkers out there, The Rock, John Cena, they all had their little catchphrase that they drop out, little lines to get you going. They're like, oh, he said it. And that's been stuck into my mind that, hey, you need something catchy to say every time. To the point where it's almost robotic. I abuse the crap out of that, don't I? I tried things such as, is it just me, or is it getting hot up in here? Bringing the heat and the humidity, it's Easy Flames. This flame is burning out. And I know it sounds like I'm knocking on my old self, but I still do it. I can't act like I don't. I do. Get excited? It's weird because I use that because I used to say get excited IRL all the time, and now that I've incorporated it as my catchphrase, I never say it anymore because I'm sick of it, to be honest. But I like it. When I get into this Easy Flames mode, it gets me hyped. Get freaking excited. We're going to play some games and be goofy. And that's another thing that pro wrestling is throwing at me. You take these lines and you just stick with them. They become you. That's who you are. I get excited. I keep that fire burning. Keep that excitement going. Everything. And for me personally, I stick with it because those, not really just the lines, but the sentiments that go with them, the emotion that goes with them is something I want to catch on. Get excited. Stay positive. Get excited. Get hyped. Be happy. Keep that fire burning. Don't give up. Keep that optimism going. That's that's actually me. It took me a while to get there, but I found a catchphrase. That's me. Thank you, WWE. Is that how it works, or are writers supposed to just tell you how to fire up that like button, heat up that subscribe button? I had no idea pro wrestling inspired me this much. Let's get to the big one. The name itself. Easy Flames. Now, I've actually had a lot of people ask me, why are you called Easy Flames? Why did you pick that as your name? It actually is pro wrestling inspired. I don't know if I want to get into the whole story about it though. Because one, I like a mystery. I like keeping secrets. I like giving you something to think about. And number two, it's actually a little bit of an embarrassing story, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to tell it yet. Just know that Easy Flames, the name, is linked to pro wrestling. It happens, and more specifically, Tajiri. Figure that one out. You won't. And those are just some of the ways that WWE and pro wrestling have inspired me as a YouTuber. Is it over the top? Yes. Is it too much? Yes. Does it get annoying? Absolutely. Is it something I should ditch and take on something more reasonable? Possibly. Because really that's what pro wrestling is, isn't it? It is over the top. It is ridiculous. It is sometimes annoying. But I love it. That's just what I am. I'm not afraid to be over the top, ridiculous, and cheesy, and sometimes annoying. That's what you get when you go with Easy Flames. So, that's a little bit about me. That's a little bit about my motivations and stuff. I feel really weird because I feel like I actually bared my soul a little bit there, and I'm not used to doing that on camera. Hi. Yeah, if you're also a wrestling fan, let me know. And let me know if, you find aspects of just watching it that you pull into your own life or anything else you do. Because I actually find it interesting. And I'm actually interested to know what else I can find that's inspired me that I didn't realize inspired me. I'm sure there's some video games out there that have inspired how I act and how I behave, and I don't even realize it yet. I might need to do an in-depth study on myself. It's really weird to think about. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know if you want to chat more about wrestling. I mean, I'm sure eventually we'll have some wrestling games on here because it's inevitable. And if you like ridiculous, if you like over the top, if you like crazy but still, can you be over the top and down to earth? Because that's me. Over the top on the outside, down to earth on the inside. It's the best of both worlds. I'm like Miley Cyrus. That's the only time I'm ever going to make that comparison. I hope. So hit that subscribe button, brother. It's time for you to heat up your phone page. It's time for you to heat up your homepage with some Easy Flames. So join the inferno and keep that fire burning. Oh yeah. Who was I trying to channel there? I jumped between what?